If you were advising her, how does she cross-examine her own son?
Get a lawyer. I'm not bringing him back into my county, my jurisdiction, unless I can nail him. Heck, I remember trying a murder case where I put a guy on the stand and asked him, have you committed murders before? His answer to me was, yeah, 5, but I only got caught for 2 of them.
This case is going where, in your opinion? I mean, you're a veteran on both sides of this. You've been a prosecutor and a criminal defense attorney. Where are we?
Certainly the mother imploded on the stand. That certainly bodes well for the defense in this case. So now they have to look to the alleged victim in the case to see if they believe him beyond a reasonable doubt. They'll temper that with whether they believe the mother put words into the boy's mouth to come up with this story, because they're certainly saying in the civil case that's exactly what she did. The first thing is be quiet. Everything he's going to give to the police, everything he's going to give to the district attorney should go through his attorney. I think he was very smart to get an attorney at this stage. I know a lot of people, because I heard Jim the other night say, gee, if it were someone he loved, he'd be running to the police to tell them everything he knew. I have no problem with that, but when you run to the police, you better run with an attorney. Look at what happens in some situations. I mean, I hearken back to Oklahoma with the district attorney, Bill Peterson, who put 2 people on death row with statements they made that were misinterpreted. Later, they're cleared. Look at Mike Nifong with the Duke thing. You know, you don't want to be without an attorney in this situation. You can give up all that information, but do it through an attorney.
I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, that maybe if he goes after these guys in a really tough, aggressive way, as he is expected to in the Susan Polk case, that somehow they will hold it against him and mess with the case dealing with Pamela Vitale?
No, I don't know. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that I'm not sure he will be able to do it as well in this case, meaning the Polk case, as he would in another case. I mean, if you're cross-examining someone you like, you know, it's difficult to go after them, you know, the same as you would in a different case. I'm just saying, be careful. The appearances may not be there. And also, I'm worried for Dan, because it's going to bring up the emotion of it again. And that's why I say I'm not sure that he should make that decision now, Ivan. Let him chill out for a while.
No,
let him make the decision in a month or 2. But you guys are declaring he's doing it, he's doing it. I'm saying, chill. Let him decide in a month or 2, not now.
Michael Cardoza, this essay to me only reinforced the idea that this was an abused kid. Here's a father making a kid write an essay about what a bad kid he is.
No, absolutely. I mean, the hearts of the jurors. I mean, I heard you say that even you feel sorry for Cody.
Even a heartless stone like me.
Even you. I mean, and that's amazing to me.
What do you mean, even me, Michael?
Well, okay, you know what I'm saying, Lisa. You know, your heart doesn't extend to many defendants.
Well, that's true.
You know, especially in homicide cases.
But it's different for kids.
So, well, it certainly is different for kids, and I couldn't agree more. The prosecutor did not do a very good job here.
And Michael Cardoza, when you begin to listen to this case, you do have a bunch of jailbirds, guys with records. They could be playing off one another. You've got no forensics in the car. You think, maybe there's something here as defense counsel to work with, but the weight is certainly tipping heavily in the prosecution's favor.
Well, I'm not sure it's heavily tipping in their favor. This is a very difficult case to prosecute. You know, I was a prosecutor for 14 years, and I can't help but think back to some of the arguments I made to juries. And one of the things I would tell them with this many witnesses of this ilk would be a play cast in hell does not have angels for witnesses.
Yeah.